This, can all of y'all see what this is? Can someone
Mirror.
guess?
Mirror.
Yes. What do we do in front of the mirror every day?
Watch ourselves.
Exactly. So today I will tell principle. I will talk about principle that we always stand in front of the mirror to just look better, in terms of our looks. Today, some points that I will share will maybe lead to us seeing a better version of ourselves. So I'm talking about the mirror principle. I'll just share my screen. Okay, before I share my screen, I'll just talk about a small story from probably late 1900s. And this is about a baseball player, Pete Ross. And this guy was one of the very, very, very professional, very talented baseball players. And this guy has actually given his best. I mean, he's awarded some gold medals and championships. He's taken the maximum bats, maximum success stories through baseball. But this guy had one thing that was putting his whole personal life into a toss, and that was gambling. He was gambling so much on the same game, on his own team. He was gambling post his retirement, did not know what to do because he was retired. He was just working as a manager in the baseball committee over there in the US, I believe. So after one point of time, and after a World Series event that happened, US said that any person who does this gambling or bets while in the community or outside the community will not be eligible to play or to be a part of the community for either a year or permanently. So what this guy did was, he did not have the focus and he did not sit back and reflect on what mistakes he was making, because he was so good at what he was doing. And it seems he has prolonged this issue, saying that he did not gamble for almost 14 years. And when that came into light, his whole livelihood went into downstream. It went downstream. So after some time, he realized that he should have actually sat, maybe read some books and seen what the people who retired did post their retirement. And he also had a teammate back then who was half his professionalism, and who was playing just okay, was now in the Hall of Fame because he worked on himself. And he says it was, I regret, but I shouldn't have done it. So I'll just share my screen. And okay, so the mirror principle, the first person we must examine is ourselves. And this quote is something that I really liked. Coping with difficult people is always a problem, especially when the difficult person happens to be you. So just some truths that we need to consider when we want to look at ourselves with the mirror principle. The first one is, the first person I must know is myself. So when we stand in front of the mirror, or when we actually just sit to reflect, we oversize and think a lot extra. And but during the process, we don't realize that it takes some time to come out, and it is an intentional thing to make ourselves aware that we are not a limited person. In case of Pete Ross, he thought he was a victim. Although he knew he could correct it during the process, he did not do it. So he thought he was a victim, which he was not. The second one is, the first person I must get along with is myself. This is very important, self-image. So if we are not comfortable being with ourselves, then we will definitely not be comfortable being with someone else. And when we say, if you don't believe in yourself, who else will believe in us? So our self-image comes with how much we get along with ourselves. And the most important relationship we'll ever have is ourselves, and we are our first best friend. And the next one is, the first person to cause me problems is myself. It's self-honesty. So if we, when we get into a situation where we have made a mistake, we actually don't agree immediately. But when we know our mistakes, and if we ever had to kick ourselves knowing the mistake, then probably we would not be able to sit for weeks. So because we unintentionally do it, and we are most responsible for whatever we do, for whatever decisions we take. Tomorrow I want to wake up at this time, I want to do this, or I'm taking this decision. We are responsible for it, and if any problems come out because of that, it's us. So it's better we sit and reflect every other day. I think Vijay also keeps saying, date yourself once in a week, or take some time out for yourself. And the next one is the most important one. The first person I must change is myself. Self-improvement. If we think that I know everything, or I have mastered it, I'm the expert, that is when we fall into trouble. That is where our learning stops. And if we want to be in any leadership role or anything that we want to grow big, then we have to keep improving, keep learning, keep growing every day. John C. Maxwell has mentioned in the book, this is from Winning with People by John C. Maxwell, and he has mentioned that even today I actually focus on my leadership and relationship skills, and he's a leadership guru for so many big CEOs. And the last one is, the first person that can make a difference is myself. That is self-responsibility. So see, there is no significant accomplishment as an individual person, but it starts with that individual's vision. So it's our responsibility to take and lead ourselves first, so we can lead a better team. It could be in an organization, it could be in a business, or it could be anywhere we go. So if we are responsible for that vision, and there will be people following us. So let's, stop blaming others, and, reflect ourselves, and, let's act and give our hard work for that. So let us examine ourselves and take responsibility of who we are. So this is what I wanted to share.
Wow. So amazing, Sana. The talk was so comprehensive, and a lot of points to take care and a lot of things to apply. And the first start itself was pretty good, showing the mirror principle. Very nicely covered. And I'm sure all of you had wonderful learning out of it.